different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Working to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready?
They toss it down to Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
18, Cougar 19.
Ward now working out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll run with Pollard. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Ready?
Throwing is Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Mike, check, no, hey, check that, street. Ready?
Pollard. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jamison Williams, 32 yards. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
19 Tigers. Here we go. Set. Let's go.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Street.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He's across midfield.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Okay, ready? Ready? Warriors 70.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Tight. 19 tight. Ready? Cowboy 65 catch. 65 catch. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let go.
Now Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Buffalo 18, 79 Broncos.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. To throw, here's Ward. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Cut 19, cut 19, check smash, ready.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, so much for holding them to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear, and that bought their quarterback some time to find a receiver, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Go.
Here's Ward. That's dumped off to Pollard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 42 yards. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here's Ward.
And a little floater there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
19. 65, Jack, 65.
Looking to throw. Moore. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, way at the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
On the set. Ready? 70 red. Cougar 19. Come 19. Come 19. Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rat, 18 Cardinal, 8 Warriors, 17. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts' first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, these two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Back to 60, back to 60.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down, Colts.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Second and 10.
Williams, a man in motion right.
And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. A complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
In motion goes the tight end. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play there for Indy. 53 yards.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list.
And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go, here we go.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Back to throw. Moore. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Moore. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Rambo 80. Alert, alert.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And 10.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Out of the gun, Ward.
And incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. And the contact long time there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Get it. Hawk 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Scoop.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Now a give here to Pollard.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Working out of the gun here, Ward.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go, Scott.
Here's Ward. From the gun, he'll throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 4 yards out. And the Titans have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
21. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He's got this to Williams, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Second down and 6 now.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
On third down, here's Taylor.
Shoves him off at the 20.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
78 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line bearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
60 by go.
Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown!
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Ward.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Taken down and sacked.
Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
70 Ranger. Mustang 19, Panther 11. Hey, check that, street.
To throw is Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
2nd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Right. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 9.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
It's a gain of 10. And the Colts first down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready?
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Panther 6, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. That's the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon Jones on the cover.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition, work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw again. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are in the field?
Here's 1st and goal. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on. Set. 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing is Ward.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Let's go now.
Now Ward.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Lions.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Indianapolis, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll get another road date